Hi John, thanks again for having me over. I'm excited about getting your home on the market and getting it sold. Mind if I take a quick look at your home? Awesome, thanks. I wrote down 3 really important questions for you. Do you absolutely have to sell your home? You do, perfect. And will you price your home to sell, or do you want to keep it on the market for a long period of time? You want to price it to sell? Cool. Do you want me to handle the sale for you? You're not sure yet. All right? Having just met me, I perfectly understand that. John, at the end of the presentation tonight, one of 3 things will happen. You'll have the opportunity to list your home with me, or you'll decide not to list your home with me, or I'll decide not to take your listing. Anyone is fine. Let's quickly take a moment and review the questions I asked you over the phone. You said you were moving to Kentucky, right? And you said you were moving because you got a promotion, right? Okay. You said you already had to be there, correct? Okay. And you'd like to price your home at $475, right? And you said you owe about $350. Is that right? Okay, now, you weren't planning it on selling it yourself, were you? Okay. And you wanted to take all the money out, correct? You didn't want to finance the buyer? Okay, perfect. Now, there are only 2 issues we have to take a look at tonight. Number 1, your motivation to sell this house. And number 2, the price we set on your home. I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. There are 2 parts to this research. Part 1, we call Fantasyland, what homeowners list homes for. And part 2, we call reality, what real estate agents list and sell homes for. We're going to decide tonight where you're going to spend your time. The purpose of the comparative market analysis is to determine the value of your home in the eyes of a buyer. Do you know how buyers determine value? No? Well, buyers determine value by comparison shopping. They look at the price of your home based on its features and benefits and compare it with other features and benefits of similar homes that have sold recently or are currently on the market. Does that make sense? Perfect. For example, if you were going to purchase a new car, one dealership had a car for, let's say, $20,000. And another dealership had the same car for $20,000, but it had navigation and leather seats. Which would be more valuable? The one with the features and benefits, of course. Now, what if the first dealership put the car with no GPS, no leather, on sale for $5,000? Which would be the better value then? The car with no features and benefits. Why do you think that is? Right, because you can take that money you saved and do whatever you want with it. Perfect sense. Absolutely, you can put it into the car, you can put it into your pocket. It's up to you. That makes sense. So you can see that if you want to increase value, you either have to lower the price or have more features and benefits for the same price. Does that make sense? Good. So, unless you're planning to add more features and benefits to your home, are you? No. Okay. Then price is the only issue. Can I show you what I mean? All right, John. So, as you can see, this home is just like yours. And it has how many bedrooms? 4 bedrooms. And how many baths? 2.5 baths. And how many square feet? Yep, 2,800. And do you know this neighborhood? You familiar with it? Okay. Have you seen this house? No, you haven't seen the house. Okay. And what price are they asking? $440. Right. And look how long it's been on the market. And you already need to be in Kentucky, right? So based on that, what price do you feel we should use to create value in the eyes of the buyer and get someone to decide to buy your home versus the competition? Okay, because your home has the granite countertops and the stainless steel appliances, you think $450? Okay, so now that you've seen the prices, I'm going to recommend a price of $449. Will you, John, list your home with me for that price tonight? All right, John, so what price do you absolutely have to have? Ouch. Okay, based on that, there are a couple of really important questions I need to ask you. Specifically, why do you feel your home is worth $35,000 more than your neighbor's? John, in today's marketplace, that means you've simply brought your home up to selling standard, right? All homes need kitchens, right? So let me ask you a question. If a buyer wants to buy your home, but they plan to get rid of the granite countertops and those specific stainless steel appliances the moment they buy your home, how much is it worth then? Exactly. Did you add that to your home for the next buyer or for your own enjoyment? For you guys, right? Yeah. If you were purchasing a home and two similar homes were for sale, one for $440 and one for $475, which would you buy? Wouldn't you want to use the extra $35,000 to do what you wanted to the home? And don't you think most buyers would feel just like you? Yeah, of course they would. That's why I'm going to recommend $449. Based on what we know, do you want to list your home for that price tonight? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All we need to do now is simply sign the contract so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great? Awesome. Kentucky, here we come.